break it tonight.
Big challenge today. The Hawks got some firepower coming off the bench. Luke Kennard is shooting the ball really well from three. You got C.J. McCollum who's getting buckets. It's going to be interesting.
Mark Lindsay's our crew chief, along with Andy Nagy and Derek Collins. The Hawks, winners of 3 games in a row. Onyeka Okongwu has their first 2.
Okongwu, much improved offensive player. Got a little inside game, and he can knock down the 3.
You're just saying that because he went to USC.
Well, they never passed him the ball until this year.
It was like he was at Chino Hills playing with the Ball brothers all over again. There's Jaylen Brown. At 18 in the first quarter in Atlanta in his homecoming. Here's the elbow jumper that comes up just short. Jalen Johnson is an excellent rebounder, more than 10 per game. And a nice pass, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Daniels keeps it moving. Okongwu drives the closeout. So does Johnson. Good ball movement here. It leads to a Kispert 3 that he airballs. There's Pritchard, who had 23 Monday against Portland, his hometown team. Another post up for Brown. Goes right to work on Kispert. Great find. Hauser pulls it on his first look.
Great pass from Brown. You're going to be Hauser open for corner threes. You're going to be in trouble.
You'd think the Hawks would learn their lesson from that meeting about a week and a half ago when the Celtics led by as many as 43 points. Even with that one, though, the Hawks have won 4 of the last 6 in this series. Pritchard dancing on Kispert. Gets to the block.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday. Got the Dirk fadeaway.
Put some serious arc on that show.
Remember that buzzer beaters the other day?
There's Kispert on the drive.
Yeah, Kispert at Gonzaga, he was a good downhill driver. I haven't seen a lot of that in the league.
He's got to get downhill, get that hair flowing in the wind. Oh boy, it's Dyson Daniels with the steal. The great barrier thief, Corey Kispert for 3. Trying to find his stroke with his new team, traded from the Wizards in that Trae Young deal. But it's 1 steal for Daniels. We'll keep an eye on that. He averaged more than 3 per game last year.
Oh, good.
Williams takes the pocket pass from Brown, doesn't get the roll. Williams turns 24 tonight. Pritchard is 28. Kispert trying to stay hot early. And here comes Derek White. Celtics beat the Blazers by 8 points on Monday. Portland stayed within striking range, but Celtics led that one wire to wire. 7th time they've done that this year, most in the league. 5 to shoot. Pritchard trying to get behind the line. It would have been a 3 if it had fallen. But that was a huge step.
Man, he's got that James Harden working.
Here is Daniels. Gets all the way to the basket.
See how Atlanta just spreads you? They drive it, and usually they don't force a lot of bad shots in the paint.
All 5 guys on the floor can really shoot, including Okongwu, who's about 37% from downtown.
And they can deck it. You know, they can get downhill and make another play. Got to be careful about getting 3 happy against the Hawks.
Alexander Walker drives, feeds Okongwu, smoked the layup. Hauser was in there to challenge it. Pritchard surveys. That's a good option. Jaylen Brown defended by Kispert. Daniels is shaded over. There comes the help. Pritchard catching fire. Johnson taps it over to Kispert. Jalen Johnson's top 5 in the league in total rebounds and assists for this season. He'll take the 3. He'll make the 3.
Speaking of, doesn't he lead the NBA in total defensive rebounds? That's pretty good for a wing.
We're going to check that stat when you come back.
Means the world, but he said really the mindset doesn't change. He said, I'm just trying to go out there, do whatever I'm asked to do, and try to help this team win.
Yeah, you got to play hard, you got to compete, and he has some serious talent. You can see just the way that he handles the ball, the pitches right there. That's a good example of that play.
Can't finish.
Layup though.
Alley-oop from White set him up nicely. That's the 2nd time he's had a good look at a layup and getting himself in the right positions. Johnson is so big, goes over the top. Rebounds.
Oh.
Good call by you, Scal.
Wait a minute. Did I know something that you didn't know?
I mean, you didn't know that. You asked. That's a good job by you, Scal. There's Quinn Snyder. He's rocking the red frames again. They're back.
You asked him about that. You said, Quinn, where's the red frames? He got mad at you.
It didn't seem like he wanted to discuss that right before the game, which I understand. That was in Atlanta. But it's a signature look. I was just curious where they are, and now they're back.
Yeah, and they're playing better.
Yeah. There's some mojo in those red frames. There's some mojo in that Jaylen Brown mid-range, too.
I don't know how you stop that. I mean, that's really good D by Kispert. This Jaylen Brown is a tough shot maker.
Luka Garza's in the game as Williams gets some rest. Free ball won't go from Alexander Walker, who's boosted his scoring average more than anyone in the league this year, averaging more than 20 points a game. White with a fancy behind-the-back pass. Garza gives up the three. Hauser had it ripped by Alexander Walker. 2-on-2. He's got Johnson riding shotgun. Great hands from Hauser at Celtics ball.
That was great hands.
Number 35.
He came out of nowhere, making an impact for this team.
Signed a two-way on January 16th, right before the Celtics played the Hawks. And 12 points the other night against the Pacers, a win for Atlanta. Here is Brown, deep three. Came up short, out of bounds, Hawks ball. That is a tough back-to-back.
Isn't Houston on a back-to-back?
Houston's in San Antonio tonight.
There you go. That's right. That's a good game.
You can watch that after you watch our game.
That's going to be a all possession recap, Drew.
Nicholas Daniels. Back tap out by Koloko. Johnson goes at Simons. He has the size advantage. Got his own and put it in.
This is going to be a tough night. I don't like the way that we're guarding. I don't like how we're getting cracked off the dribble. And when you get cracked off the dribble, go, bud. We're gonna have a challenging night.
And Hugo Gonzalez getting his first run.
Did Hugo play on Monday? I don't think he did he?
Yeah, he played 14 minutes.
Okay.
Got a couple of points, and guess what? He was a plus 19.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
How can you forget?
That's right.
He quietly puts up huge plus-minus numbers. Celtics turn it over again. Kennard runs the break, and Brown wipes it away. A chase down from JB. Kennard has been unconscious lately. He does not miss from downtown.
Yeah, he's shooting the ball off the screen, off the pin down, off the dribble handoff.
Look at that run from Atlanta. 18-2 in almost 5 minutes. Brown trying to take matters into his own hands off his leg. Hawks ball.
I just hold my hands back.
Mark Lindsay, he helps.
That's a foul.
That's his instinct.
Foul on the ref.
For catching your contact? You want to hit that nasty floor?
Floor is better than his hands. What? Shaking hands with everybody.
He's got good hygiene.
See, I told you, now he can't see.
Under 5 minutes to play in the first. Celtics are stuck on 7 points. A foul away from the ball will go on Johnson. That's the first on Atlanta. CJ McCollum in the game. A veteran who the Hawks got from Washington in that Trae Young deal. Brown has 5 to shoot. A step back on Kennard. Johnson touched it last, 14 to shoot for the Celtics. His 9th game with Atlanta, 8 of them off the bench. Brown trying to use the Williams screen. Koloko switched on to him. JB in the lane got the whistle. His homecoming a week and a half ago, and here's a message from FanDuel.
Way better.
You think Blake is improving, or the writing is?
No, that commercial is way better than the other one. Way better.